I said it was going to be rough for me to figure out topics. Remember that? I actually thought like my topic game was going to suffer. And 2026 told me to relax because every day it feels like something else happening in here. It's crazy. Nicki Minaj is full MAGA. She's full MAGA. Nicki Minaj has gone full MAGA on us. Yo, walking out with Trump. J. Cole is still talking that, I'll body anybody. I don't care who you tell. He's still on that same kind of time. And I'm trying to figure out who we're more surprised by. I got to tell you, I didn't think Cole would be saying anything super different. B74, hey girl, what's happening with you? What's good? Good to see you. Decided to you saw the subject. I can't get away from this Nicki Minaj thing. My phone first of all, how's my sound? Am I sounding all right? Give me a thumbs up if this sounds cool. Let me check that first before I even start going on a rant, running my mouth. Let me know how this sounds, how the mic sounds, please, and thank you if you could, if you would be so kind. Give me your expert opinion on my sound. Green light. That's all I needed to hear. Thank you, darling. Much appreciated. Can you? You know what? Are you a have? Are you now? Or have you ever been a Nicki Minaj fan? Did you like follow her career? Have you been keeping track of her? Um, this run that she's been out. B, I'm asking you, as the woman in the building. Not that you need to be a woman to follow Nicki Minaj, but you get where I'm coming from. Don't politically correct me to death. Did you are you following? Did you keep track of her? Bruh, that's not rhetorical. I'm really asking. I'm really asking if you manage to keep track, or you consider yourself a fan, or even just a supporter. Maybe fan's the wrong word. Um, but I gotta tell you, this Nicki Minaj flip, her walking out with Trump, I thought it was AI. I thought it was AI. I thought Nicki walking out with Trump was straight AI. Crazy. And I've talked about this before, but just when you think, there's going to be something redeeming coming out of this, all this it looks like to get a I don't know, was this a plan to get her papers? I saw what she did again, though in my eyes she is canceled. That answers that question. That answers that question. Who shocked you more? Who shocked you more? Given their history, right? Given what we know about them, given everything we've heard in their lyrics, what we've seen of their audience, what we've seen of their crowd, um, content, the whole nine. Who surprised you more? J. Cole backing away from the battle, and then with this new mixtape coming out talking all the same smoke, handing out all the same smoke, or Nicki Minaj with her history and support from the Rainbow Crew, walking out arm in arm with Trump. Who do you think is more the oh shit moment out of those two? Assuming you even paying attention. Assuming you even paying attention. I'm not saying those two crowds intersect, but you can have loose knowledge on both of them and still have an assessment or still give me your opinion. I'm really genuinely trying to feel. Cole apologizing. I could see Nikki going this way. Wow. Wow. J. Cole easy. Wow. Wow. Really? Really? Okay. Really? Cole apologizing. I could see Nikki. You got me. I never saw this coming from Nikki. I never saw this coming from Nicki. Knowing how this president gets down with the community that's been repping for her, never saw her like completely flipping and going in this direction. However, given all the smoke, fire, and brimstone coming off of J. Cole's lyrics his whole career, I never thought I'd see the day where he'd back down from smoke. So I'm just getting surprised all over the place in this motherfucker. All my shit is off. I thought never predicted this. I could have predicted. Nah, that's a sucker's bet. Academics getting in trouble with her, that's a sucker's bet. He's been on a collision course for where he is since the beginning. But again, I've never looked at him as a journalist, so none of this surprised me. Him blowing it up, admitting that he takes money. I'm not sure I saw that. Yo, what up? What up? Welcome, welcome, everybody coming on in. Welcome, salute. She is only loyal to herself. He doesn't see it as weak. Okay, hold on. Nicki always showed breadcrumbs of this type of behavior throughout the years. Cole made us all think he was a battle warrior and tuck tail. And then the next comment is, she is only loyal to herself. Boss world, boss. Listen, listen. I get that. She's only loyal to herself. We all should be loyal to ourselves first, second, and third. And then you figure out who else you're going to be loyal to. But here's my thing, being loyal to herself, you think she'd be doing the smart thing for her career. I can't see how this is the smart thing to do. She is literally alienating a huge chunk of her fan base by supporting this dude. The dude who who went out of his way to get Roe v. Wade off the table and made DEI a curse word and automatically decided that everything DEI was. Forget about his movements towards women. His movements towards the black community, period, are crazy. And his forget women, forget the black community, the LGBTQ, the Rainbow Squad. His crew makes no bones about not fucking with that unless they all out of town and all of a sudden Grinder is like crashing. Like the Rainbow crew versus the Closet crew, two totally separate crews. And your man, your man, your man Agent Orange represents one and Nicki represented the other. And the fact that she has joined forces with Agent Orange, I'm tripping. Mecca, my brother Kanye was doing the jumping jacks in front of Trump in the White House. Niggas still show him grace. I'm not tripping off Nicki. I can dig that. I can dig that. But I haven't fucked with Kanye since slavery was a choice. I go do my due diligence and check the music, but I haven't really been checking for bros since then. But I've always also been under the impression that Kanye needs professional help. I don't think he's been right since his mom passed. And that you can call it grace, you can call it shooting bail, you can call it whatever you want. For me, it's just the truth. I haven't looked at Kanye the same since that happened, since like 808s and Heartbreak. I haven't looked at him the same way. He started kind of drifting then for me. Um, so by the time he got to slavery was a choice and I'm thinking freely and all this other, and I can be anti-Semitic. By the time he got there, I was pretty much already like, all right, bro, you got it. But I think he needs help. I didn't see this drift coming with Nicki. I didn't see the day that Cole walked away from Smoke coming from him either. Like this is all new territory to me. This we just 2026 has got everything flipped on its head. Like, and the fact that Cole has come back with this new mixtape, which is dope. DJ Clue on it. Um, it's fire. The lyrics are exactly what we expect them to be. He's leaning into the music, but we never got an explanation. He's the messages are all over the place in the mixtape. One minute he's still, standing on that business and I'm the best and I'm this, I'm that, and the third. And then in the very next thing, he'll admit that he took a loss and it's whatever. I'm not really concerned, and I'm not trying to be the best, but I am the best. But I'm not trying to be the greatest, but I am the greatest. But celebrity wasn't what I thought it was, but I'm still more famous. And like, it's literally all over the place. Nicki, on the other hand, was going strong, 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 strong. Even if you didn't like her tactics, even if you didn't like her getting at all the other female rappers, and you didn't like the cattiness, which I've never been a fan of. I just, if you got smoke, you got smoke, and if um, you want to get it right, hop on a track and see who the better man or the better woman is. See who's got the better bars. But I'm a hip hop head. That's how I look to solve everything. Like I don't. Um, you don't remember Nikki yelling, "I'm a Republican, voting Gore Mitt Romney"? No, I don't. No, I do not. And I don't. I think if I did hear it, I probably dismissed it. Here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. There's so much fuckery that happens these days, and there's so many artists who will say and do almost anything for attention. I take almost everything I hear from them with a grain of salt. They like the marketing knows no bounds now. It's whatever works. And with that said, people will say and do anything. So I don't really take a lot of what's being said or somebody shouting out some shit like that. I'd probably just dismiss it like, okay, that she's getting people talking, and I'd leave it at that. What we've been seeing from the three artists that we're talking about, um, Nicki, Cole, Kanye, we've seen things that you can't really walk back. Like you said things that can't be unsaid, that people can't unhear. Again, Kanye, I kind of shoot bail to because I think he has not been right since his mom passed, and I think he's surrounded by people who either don't want to rock the boat, which I've seen a million times before. I've even lived it, or don't feel they have the influence to get him to get right, which I've also seen. Three, they're too busy enabling him, so combination of one and two. Or four, they just genuinely can't reach him. They can't reach him. You sound stupid when it comes to cold dummy. That's you gotta put the cape off up, bro. Like you gotta put the cape up. I'm not. I'm being objective. I'm just telling you how I see it. But if your fandom blinds you to what I'm saying, I haven't even insulted him. So how do I sound stupid? Why am I asking you? You sound stupid saying that to me. That was corny. Get yourself together. That was corny. Um, one of my other questions was, can Cole walk this? Is there a way Cole can walk this back? I got MCs on my line, like real MCs, people who really get it popping. They're on my line talking about, yo, no way. We are not hearing that. Like, no, I don't want to hear none of that because when it was time for that kind of talk, when it was time for the smoke, you left. They don't want to hear that. They're not at all. They're not checking for that. And these are like Cole fans. These are not. I don't want to use. No, these are Cole fans. These are like MCs who support him, who really rock with him, who wanted features with him, who got his music, and I still do all of the above. Cole is an animal. Like Cole is one of my favorite pins, but this hit to his resume. We're just seeing things in this day and age that people can't walk back. Nikki walking out hand in hand with Trump. I don't know if her fan base is ever gonna forgive her for that. Like, of course, you got the people who just, again, rose-colored glasses. They can't. Their hero can't do anything wrong. which is when you officially cross over the stand territory in my eyes. When the person is just anything they do, you looking to explain or make an excuse for. You've officially crossed over into standum, and you should get that fixed. You should really figure that out. That's not good. Um, but I would have thought there was a way. I tried to think of a way where Cole could get back in the good graces of folks, but like, yo, after the live the other night, MCs who I'm in, like ranking MCs. If I mention their names, you know exactly who I was talking about. I'm not talking about up and comers. I'm not talking about nobodies. I mean, like, no disrespect. But I'm talking about famous household name MCs have hit my line like, yo, I saw that live you did, bro. The answer is no. The answer is no. No, is J. Cole MAGA? I never said that, bro. Hey, hey, hey. Stop that. No, Nicki walked out with Trump. Nicki was on Turning Point USA. She's making the MAGA run, like, and which is another fucking confusing thing for me. If we've always believed that Nicki was gonna do what was best for her and screw everybody else, I'm struggling to get how this move is what's best for her. Is she overestimating her audience? Does she really believe that there's no such thing as going too far, and the second she cops a plea, she can come back? I know Kanye kind of has it like that. There are a lot of people who decided to let him rock and let him back in the door. Nicki has a new fan base now. Oh, she traded one for the other, which is nuts because they're not gonna stick around. They don't rock like that, and I don't think they can sustain her worldwide the way the old one did. Which is why when I hear stuff like she's doing what she don't care about nobody else, she's doing what's good for her. This doesn't seem like that. This seems like the opposite of what's good for you. And I don't know what she's thinking. I wasn't in a strategy meeting, but this really, I don't know how you explain this to the fan base that's been rocking with you for well over a decade, that has put you in icon status. Same thing with J. Cole. We're seeing that in real time. He's really dealing with, and he knows it. You can hear it in the mix. If you go check the mixtape, he has multiple mentions of the fact that he walked away from the battle. Multiple mentions. And he's taking shots at people. I've heard a couple of shots that if I was a betting man, Aiden Ross, I think, caught a couple of bullets, and I almost feel like Drake caught a couple of shots. There was some Lucian references in there, and some gambling references, some sports betting references in there. No names were said, but is that the way to go? Getting that Canadian bacon, is that the way that this is gonna work out? Mecca people keep saying Cole don't want smoke because Dot was his friend. But if they were friends, why would he diss him? And okay, see, that's another angle. You can't walk it back. After you've already said it, it's hard to walk it back. Probably trying to get her brother pardoned. And that's another one for Nicki. We don't want him back. Oh well, now that's happening. She thinks people will have her back. Wait till she finds out who they really, how they really are. Yo, you ain't said nothing but the truth, B. You ain't said nothing but the truth. That MAGA crowd is different. They rock different. When they're done with you, they're done with you. Not to mention the fact they having their internal struggles over there now because oh, and academics bigging up Nick Fuentes. I'm not telling you I thought bro was like a top tier genius. I'm not telling you I ever looked at Ack and thought, oh wow, he's really intellectual, he's really insightful, he's really smart. I can't tell you I've ever had those thoughts. I listened to him, I was entertained by some of it too. But this is the age of jumping out of the window. You go and big that dude up in any way, shape, form, or fashion. What are you doing? What are you doing? Good versus evil, Mac. Bro, It feels like that. It feels like that. And people are in real time. Just so you know what side I'm on. Shout out to Good Energy. Good folks. Shout out to is my coat still showing? Yeah, Good Energy right there. Got the jacket too. Shout out to Good Energy. Shout out to them boys. Bro, I don't know what this is. Good versus evil might just be the right way to say it, and we are watching people pick a side in real time. I'm not talking about Cole. Cole is out of this part of the conversation. Him not wanting smoke with his friend. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way that he can get right behind that. But like the Nicki thing, now academics is bigging up Nick Fuentes. Like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? He came to the States at 11 years old. Yeah, bro, you got to know right from wrong, though. You got to know right from this title is crazy. I'm asking questions, bro. I'm asking the question that keeps getting repeated back to me during the course of the day. When MAGA Nikki when MAGA Minaj when Nikki comes walking out hand in hand with Trump, I got people hitting my line like, "Yo, what's up with your people?" Cole's mixtape is starting to sink in. Like the bars is crazy. Everybody's loving it. And then they got another flood of phone calls talking about, nah, we don't want to hear that no more. That's up. We don't want to hear that from him no more. It's a rap for that. He need to rap about herbal tea or something else. We don't want to hear him talking no more of this, I got smoke for the world kind of energy. We don't want to hear that. And I start trying to figure out, who are you more disappointed by? Who surprised you the most? And it's wild because by and large, the answer is Cole. Don't put Cole's name next to this craziness. He's nowhere near what they're doing over there. Rizzy, calm down, man. Calm down. I'm just asking questions. Calm down. And this doesn't speak to the character of Cole. It just speaks to, I think it speaks more to his intentions. Although I don't know how to keep this on one side of the coin or the other. There are people who are saying that this is a direct shot at it. This is a direct reflection of his character or lack thereof. That you can talk all this, I'm the best pen, and then when it's time to prove it, you back down. Especially since he jumped in. Like it'd be one thing if he never said anything. If we never heard 7 Minute Workout and then he just went on stage and told everybody, listen, Kendrick's my brother. I'm not doing this with him. Like that's my guy. He's one of the best to do this shit. No way am I getting involved. I wish him the best. I'm cool with Drake. He's one of my brothers, one of the best to do this shit. I wish him the best, but I'm not getting involved in this because this all feels super personal between those two. And anybody who knows that you don't jump in to like you don't pick sides when two dudes who used to be cool start going at it. That's just a bad idea. Um, had he done that, we would not be having this conversation right now. Had 7 Minute Workout never happened, we would not be having this conversation. But the fact that he sat down and pinned that joint, mixed mastered it, and released it to the people, that's a series of decisions that can no longer be qualified as mistakes. That's a series of choices that he made. That's why all of this is happening now. Cole surprised me the most because I believed he was the superior writer of the three of them. Superior writer at the time. One thing to say, I'm not saying no more, but I started, I stand on what I said. He apologized. That stung. Yeah, Cole definitely strained his career by waving the white flag, lyrical warfare, and he didn't step to the plate. Shaking my head. This is fucking hip hop. That was some soft shit. What she's doing impacts actual lives. Cole is entertainment. Nikki stuck a knife in and turned it on her people. I feel you. No, I'm not. Rizzy, Rick Rizzy, give me a second. This is not me This is not me comparing the seriousness of the two. I'm not doing that. Nikki will probably look you in the face and tell you that her decisions ain't affecting nobody's lives either. She's probably going to stand on that exact same. I don't agree, but she's probably going to stand on that exact same business as well to justify what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear you. I hear you. It's not life and it's it's not life and death as far as she's concerned. The bigger picture is different. I just hate Cole fans try and say he hasn't been throwing shots for a while. They should stop that. They should stop that. Frank, what up, bro? Salute. Welcome to the room. Yeah, they should definitely stop that. Oh, I'm sorry. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. I always forget to say that. I'm going to get better, I promise. Like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. If you're not subscribing already, pull up because we're going to build this community one day at a time. It was his excuses of backing down. Hmm. He should have said, I'm a step back because obviously the world want to see these two go at it. So how about I got the winner? He would have endeared himself to hip hop for life had he done that. Cole bugged out. I think he couldn't handle the backlash. It's not because of no friendship with Kenny. The reaction to the diss was bad. See, and these are arguments I can't fight against. Even if I was decide to play Cole's advocate, these are arguments I can't fight against because we'll never know if he really felt like that or had his diss got more of a reaction, would he have stuck around? We'll never know that. Mecca, do you even know how the beef even started from the start between all three of them? Not really. It kind of feels like something that happened behind the scenes. Um, the way Kendrick has kind of framed it, it feels more like a character issue. It felt more like, me and you used to be cool. Him and Drake used to be cool, and then I see you doing funny shit and weird shit, and I can't get down with that, and I'm seeing you doing stuff that I can't co-sign. Excuse me, and I don't like how y'all are acting, so let's just go at it. And don't forget, Kendrick has made his intentions as far as competition is concerned. He's made his intentions clear since Control. So ain't no telling. I could have done without this little mixtape. Just don't understand why he wouldn't focus all attention on the album. Weird. Well, I mean, marketing, bro, marketing. Maybe he needed to remind people that he actually can rap, that he actually has an ill pen. He has been not quiet, but he hasn't been, your first time back since this thing. Drake's first time back since his thing. You want to take a different approach than what didn't work for your man. So, not to say it didn't work to Drake's standards. So, we'll see when it all shakes out. We're still moving through it. Bottom line, Cole wasn't built for a battle of that nature. Bars is one thing, but personal attacks is another. Why a lot of recording artists don't battle. That's true. But he did have, a little you he did have personal attacks towards Kendrick. It just wasn't that deep. Like the personal attacks were kind of, your album's trash. And you're this, you're that, your album's trash. We'll never know. Had 7 minute had 7 minute gotten the same kind of reception, even half the reception of Not Like Us, would he have backed out of the battle? Had Nicki been able to get her papers, would she be rocking with Trump? Had her last album done good, would she feel done great? Would she feel the need to rock with Trump? Would she feel the need to make this drastic switch? Had he said, I got the winner, that would have been chef's kiss. Had he said, I got the winner, oh God, forget it. Forget it. forget it. We wouldn't be having this kind of talk. We wouldn't be having this discussion. I don't know what's got academics rocking with Nick Fuentes. That I thought that was AI. I thought Nicki and Trump was AI. I don't know how Nicki still don't have her papers. Maybe she didn't feel like she needed them. Bro, I can't call it. I can't call any of this. I am just as confused as everybody else. None of this is making a lot of sense to me, and I don't know why it would. This is just insanity. We are watching shit in real time, and if I sat here and acted like, oh well, people hitting my line to explain shit, like I know these motherfuckers, bro. I'm embarrassed. Embarrassed is a strong word, but I don't really feel too great telling people I'm from Queens and Queens get the money and all this other good shit. While Trump, Nicki, and Stephen A. Smith are all from the same place. Bro, y'all are killing me. Y'all are making my borough look, bro, bro, y'all are killing me. Nicki's fan base being rooted in the Rainbow Crew, her doing what she did was a major, her rocking with the Closet Crew is a major what the f moment. Cole being the absolute savage, the absolute animal we know him to be on the mic, him walking away from a battle and now coming back and still talking that same grease, could not fathom that. Could not, couldn't. And I don't know how either one of them gets past this. Would it be petty of me to go into my comments and find the guy who said I was hating on academics and ask him how he feels about it now? Would that be petty? Would that be petty? Thumbs up if that would be petty. Thumbs up if that would be petty. If I went back into my comments and found the guy who said that I was hating on academics and asked him how he felt about him now, tell me if that would be petty. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Show me right now. Maybe, but I personally love some petty. I think you might be in the right place, bro. I think my community is the community we got building over here is right for you. Because the fact that I'm even asking this question kind of tells you where I'm leaning. I may not, but it definitely tells you where I'm leaning. All right, listen, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, big news coming up in maybe like another week. Big news, big news. I can't wait for y'all to see this. It's gonna surprise you, and I'm saying everything I'm saying now because a few of you may look at me like I'm crazy when I make these next couple of steps. But trust me, I just work with me here. I'm the exact same guy. I'm just gonna be in a different place and when in Rome. However, I'm gonna remain me. Just telling y'all that early. I'm going to remain me. The spot that I'm going to, the little thing we got bubbling right now, just know that I'm gonna remain me. With all this stuff that I'm talking about and just asking questions about other folks. Am I going on stage with Trump? Yo, Rick, I'll smack you, bro. Rick, I'll punch the shit out of you. Don't even, don't even put stuff like that in the algorithm. Don't even type that on Al Gore's internet. Chill out, chill out. Don't even do me like that, Playboy. Don't work with the audio, man. I just asked y'all if I was loud enough. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. You know what? How about now? Y'all want me to just? I could just rock like this from here out. How's this? You want me to just do it like this? Is this better? I could just talk like this from here on out. I like to have my hands free, but if this is what it takes, I got you. Um, I'm out of here for now. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Do me a favor, please. Run it up. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I got to keep pushing that home. Like, share, subscribe. The community is growing. I'm taking it one night at a time. I'm not gonna do a bunch of crazy nonsense. There are some things coming up that I want y'all to be abreast of. I'm about to start making a move. No, it has nothing to do with Trump, Rizzy, you motherfucker. No, no. Bite your tongue. Are you kidding me? I still get MAGA hate from me calling old boy you know what on my expert opinion. I still get little MAGA trolls finding their way into my comments talking crazy because I and this is before he ran around. Anyway, you get it. I will see y'all here again tomorrow night. Rick, you wild for that. You wild for that. That was disrespectful. I don't even know how to feel about that. But do me a favor in the comments. Let me know who surprised you more with these moves. Who surprised? I'll even throw academics in. Him bigging up Nick Fuentes because that was definitely a left turn. Who shocked you more? J. Cole still talking that talk even after the battle. Nicki building her fan base one way and then rocking out with the Closet Crew the next day. And finally, your man DJ Academics, who has found somehow, some way to big up Nick Fuentes of all freaking people. Who shot none of them? Y'all are wilding. Nikki by far. Put it in the comments, y'all. I'm a post this up. Put it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. And if there are folks around you who think like you, bring them on in here because I want their opinions too. All right. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, I'm right back over here. We're gonna start this up. I'm going live. I might even flip over to YouTube, to Instagram real quick. No. I'm staying on YouTube. I'm staying on YouTube. Come fuck with your boy. We're gonna build this up. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 6.